didn't use the liquid. I had the tube. It mixed in like an epoxy 50-50, man. It worked out quite well. And right before I pulled it up, I took about a 16th of a wavelength from the apex down. So I pulled it, and I sprayed my get out wax on it.
Oh.
You could probably put 5,000 watts through that antenna, but no balun or anything with it.
Well, the silicone would catch on fire.
And I tuned it. It's absolutely flat. It is flat right here. My reflective needle on my AOS 600 here goes directly to the amp, no tuner. The needle is just trying to quiver.
That's what she said.
All right, Nightman, KB1YTO getting out of here. Hopefully that heat skid fires up. It sounds great. Y'all have a good evening. We'll talk to you tonight. 7-3, all.
Enjoy your breakfast. We'll talk to you tomorrow night.
Good night, Rich, from WR4AB.
73, Rich, KD9DCW.
Good night to you, Rich, KD4WR. Yeah, Rick. So this Ukrainian-made AA230 Zoom rig expert here I got. Man, this thing is cool. You can dial in a 2-meter frequency on the thing. I don't know, say like 144, 444, whatever you want. And you walk out in the field. You hit start. You set what frequency you want it to tune to or analyze, right? You walk out in the field and you listen to your walkie-talkie on that frequency, and it'll beep, 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 beep as you narrow down and get that SWR right where you want it.
Oh, wow, man. An audio calibrator. Perfect for the sight and pairs, man. What a product.
Absolutely. It's well thought out. I wouldn't say it's for the sight and pairs. It's more of a technological convenience because you still got to see the screen and do all the settings. So if your sight and pairs are screwed, there's no braille or don't talk to you or nothing.
Absolutely. I get you. Yeah, get you there quick. No guesswork. Then you can fine tune.
Yeah, well, you can say you're working on an antenna that's, let's say it's 500 feet out in the field, you're way out there. You can leave this thing in your shack analyzing constantly and be out there, and you'll be able to use your walkie-talkie to hear how close to the, 1.0 or whatever you are.
Oh, man. Yeah. I get you now. Wow. Somebody told me that back around 1979, I'd have to bitch slap them over.
500 feet out there, you better be running some serious coax, man. That's a lot of loss. If your SWR hits 5 to 1, the meter says, "Man, look here, player, you're gonna blow up your stuff."
Well, Barry told me one time, rather than beep, 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 if you're that far off, Rich, it goes, "Good God Almighty."
Says, "Man, you're gonna blow it up." When you get far enough away from it, it actually will call the police out and have you hauled away because you're too retarded to be a ham radio guy.
Yeah, they show up with the rubber suit, straight jacket, a rubber room van, and they kick your door down, and they take your TX engineer and your catalog away from your bathroom.
Do you know how much 500 feet of coax would cost nowadays?
I'd run twin feet, anything over 100, man.
Yeah, me too. I run ladder line, and I'm thinking ladder line links here, but God, it's expensive, 500 foot. You're probably figuring $1.50 a foot now for some RG 8X or whatever the heck you're running. Yeah, let's see, 500 foot of coax. If you put 100 watts at one end, you'd probably be lucky to get 20 watts at the other end, even with a flat match.
Yeah, you'd be somewhere between probably 18 and 22 watts. Yep.
So the max I've ever run was 450 ohm, was about right at 290 foot, and I lost half a watt. It was incredible.
Oh yeah, you won't lose hardly anything with balance line.
Hey, I was feeding the loops, and I was using the South Star balance tuner here. This thing here is work hard.
Well, I have an online chart from the Bellin Corporation. They got all the competition in there, and you fill in the blanks. It's your frequency, all the specs, SWR, blah blah blah, your run, everything, and it'll show your losses very, very accurate based on your input. Your input's got to be accurate. And even though I got basically a perfect setup for this frequency with no tuner, I'm still losing, like, with that 100 foot of 213, about 46, I think it was like 46 watts with that 100 foot run. And I don't push this thing to 600 anymore. I run 550 peaks. So that's why you'll hear me occasionally just tell everybody when we're doing signal reports and talking about our stations, I'll say 500 watts off the wire, ERP. I don't want to explain all of that, but that's what I'm basically doing off the wire around 500.
Hey, you're running that Tampa Rift double bazooka, well, not bazooka, that's the actual antenna. I'm trying to think of a cool name for it, but the reflectors under there, right?
Well, I had them. I lost my tree. I do have a NVIS reflector. It's 5 or 6 strands of 14 gauge stainless I had reflectors on my 40 and my 75 when I had my tree. I braided those together to about a 1/4 inch cable, maybe 3/8. And I do have it under this one, directly under. I took where the coax comes down to the ground and put an S-hook about 1 foot off the ground. And at each end, I got concrete blocks, and I got the wire just barely off the ground, tuned as a reflector. So the antenna thinks it's a 2-element Yagi, and a Yagi don't know what direction it's pointed. Well, mine's straight up, so it's a NVIS monster, and I do think it helps.
I don't know. Ever since I've met you, Rick, you've had a 20/9 constant. And that's been going on 7-8 years now or more.
Yeah, my best reports I ever got countrywide going about 500 was when I had my tree. I had it's basically the same antenna, but it was at 30, I think it was 36 or 38 feet. Same scenario, of course. Based on the distance to the reflector, it was about 5 foot off the ground where the S connector was. Same scenario on the ends. I have it on the top, connected with the zip lock to the concrete block. Same deal. But I'm only at 25 feet here.
Hey, it's working now. You want to hear something cool? I got this camera. Big expert got me thinking about it. When you turn it on, check this out. Makes a cool little jump. And then you turn it on.
Sounds like R2D2 on helium.
This is a cool little feature they threw in there.
Let me hear it again. Crash got the second time.
All right.
Sounds like a bleeding electrolytic cat. There's a guy I talked to in the late 70s, like 38 up or 11 meters. He had some little circuit he made that when he would unkey, rather than keying up here in Rogeby, when he had unkeyed, it would chirp like a bird. He'd go like, chirp, chirp.
That's pretty cool. Is there Is there anybody else on here, or is it just me and you?
Well, we got Rich, and I got 4 sandbaggers on the 5,000 here. Let's ID, see who wants to chime in. KT4, SXG, and the so-called group.
WR4AB.
89 DCW.
KK4YDR. For you sandbaggers out there, I'm in Savannah, Georgia. Enjoy the signal. I was talking to you guys because I'm not allowed to broadcast. That was a transmission to everybody on this frequency.
That's right. Gary, you about ready to tune that puppy up?
I'm in the manual right now, going through it. I just turned the power on, turned the breaker on downstairs a few minutes ago. I haven't even hit the power switch on it yet. I was seeing if there was a general setting, you know, something that gets in there close, kind of like your tuner, and the general settings, but it's on the front of the amp anyway. They got the white lines there, but I'll fix the power up in a second.
Yeah, well, if you got good standing wave coming in, you can just go to the white lines. Shoot, he's ahead of the game, Rich, right off the bat.
Well, that's why they put them on there. It gets you in the ballpark. Man, my glass is empty again. I drink a lot of tea. I'll be back.
I got tea, but I'm going to go get that bag of Fritos I had in here last night. I'll be right back in a couple of minutes, guys. KE4, SXG.
She is running, power lights on. Tubes are
We'll go get me a salad.
Plate volt is at 2.4.
Well, Gary, stand by till Rich gets back. He's missed the tube amplifier. Don't go any further till he gets back. That way he can walk you in.
You there, Rick? I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna lay my head down and get some sleep. I'm tired. Wait, I'm gonna lay down and get some sleep. I'm pretty tired.
All right, well, it's 1 o'clock, man, so I'm glad you stopped in, man. Always great hearing you on here, and you know you're always welcome, Eric. KK4YDR. You're getting ready to solve the law. KE4SXG 73.
Yes, have a great night to you, Temple Rick. I enjoyed it. KK4SXG, this is KK4YDR. And Daniel, if you're still on, and I doubt you are, but if you are, KB8OTM, have a good night, KK4YDR.
And I'll be right back, guys. Frito Bag is calling me.
Got thunder on the horizon here, too. We had a whole lot of rain a little while ago. I mean, it's a bucket loads of rain here on Pensacola.
All right, I made it back.
Yeah, I got a fresh glass, some ice, ready to rock and roll.
All right, Gary, have at it, man. You start off with that plate, and let's hear this puppy on the air.
Yeah, don't be afraid of it. It won't bite you.
Yeah, I need to I guess, go up the band somewhere and flip it over on AM maybe, and leave it set on CW here, turn the amplifier out, in, key down, and I'll be looking. I'll be set with my function switch set on relative low. While I'm doing this, I need to turn my radio down to about 5 or 10 watts, and turn my meters down to the lowest settings, and somewhere right in there would be a good place to start, huh?
Well, there's not a whole crowd in here. We're not having a big heavy QSO. Do it right here, man. We don't care. But go ahead and start with 20 watts. Did I tell him right, Rich?
Yeah, 20 watts of carrier. You want to use CW. You don't really want to tune up with AM. It'll have audio in it. You just want a carrier.
But you can do it right here, man. No problem.
Okay, so but on the CW setting, it'll key. I'll have carrier when I key up, right?
Well, if it doesn't, I think you can use RIDI.
Okay, so let me, you might not hear me when I get the power all the way down to 40 watts on this thing, but I'm going to come down with the power and get there real quick.
Yeah, I'm sitting on the side and listen, and you do a little bit and ask Rich, tell Rich your settings, and I'm going to tell him to shut up. KE4SXD, I'll be listening.
Yeah, just barely.
No carrier on CW. Carrier on RTY will be okay to work with, correct?
Yeah, that'll be fine. As long as it's just an unmodulated carrier, that's all you need.
Man, I'm getting almost 20 over crashes.
Yeah, the fan's getting a little rowdy. The one on the left, the plate tune. That is correct. The reason you do that is it gives the tubes a break. If the amplifier is out of tune, it's a little easier on the tubes. If it's not tuned to resonance, it won't hurt it. And this is WR4AV.
KE4SXD.